Hey guys, this is Bevan here, and in this video we're going to talk all about power banks for outdoor and adventure trips. The first power bank I ever got was this Red-E RW100. It was given to me as a gift, and once I started using it, I really wondered how I managed to get on without it. It's one of those devices I use all the time for just about everything I do outdoors. Power banks are really great if you use devices like mobile phones, GoPros, navigation hardware, portable Bluetooth devices, and they're really good as backup power supplies. And in that sense, they can be seen as emergency equipment. Power banks come in all different shapes and sizes, and some are more suited to outdoor purposes. So in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the different kinds of power banks that are out there, as well as some things to consider when buying one for yourself. Now, just a quick disclaimer, this is not a product review video, and while I use some products as examples, the gist of the video is to give you a basic overview guide of what's out there and some of the things to think about. So with that, let's jump on in. Before you buy a power bank, you're going to want to ask yourself one quick question. Why do I need a power bank? Do I need a backup power supply on a day hike in case my cell phone runs out of battery? Do I need to charge something multiple times or be away from a power supply for multiple days? Or do I want to charge really large devices like laptops and cameras and other portable electronics while I'm out in a remote campsite? Once you've answered this question, you'll be in a much better position to move on to the next phase, which is looking at the various features and specifications that you need. And here are 7 things to consider. Number 1, weight and bulk. If you're going to be out hiking and carrying your power bank on you, then a small compact model is going to be very useful to you. Something like the Anker PowerCore 5000, which weighs only 136 grams and can fit in your pocket, is going to be a great power bank to consider. If space and size is not an issue to you, then you might want to look at something really big like the Anker Powerhouse 2, which weighs over 4 kilograms but can basically power a remote campsite for a couple of days. Number 2, battery capacity. The battery capacity of a power bank means how much power it can store, and this is measured in milliamp hours. Power banks range from very small to really large, and the trade-off is usually between price and size. If you just need a backup power supply in case your phone battery dies, then something like the Anker Astra E1 is a great power bank to consider. At 6,700 milliamps, it could probably recharge an iPhone between 1.5 to 2 times. If you need to charge more power-hungry devices, or if you're going to be away from a power supply for a number of days, then you're going to need to get something a little bit bigger, say like the RAV-Power 26800 or the Anker PowerCore 26800, which both have a capacity of 26,800 milliamps and can probably charge an iPhone between 8 to 9 times. Number 3, the number and kind of ports. Now, most power banks are designed to recharge USB devices, so all of them will have this ability. But some allow for different ports such as AC adapters, and some even have wireless charging. Just double check that the adapters on the power bank will fit the device that you want to charge. If you only need a personal power supply that's going to recharge one device, then something with a single USB port is going to be just fine. But if you're going to go on adventures with other people, or you want to charge multiple devices at the same time, then you're going to want a power bank with multiple ports. Something like the Jackery Bolt 6000, which can charge 3 devices at the same time, is going to be a good option to look at here. The Omni 20 Plus is a very versatile power bank that has AC, DC, USB-C, as well as wireless charging for cameras, laptops, and even drones. Number 4, charging speed. Now, there are 2 kinds of charging speed when it comes to a power bank. You have the input charging speed, which is how long it takes for the actual power bank to charge from the wall. And then you have the output charging speed, which is the time it takes for the power bank to charge your devices. Now, generally speaking, the higher the amp value, the faster the charging speed. So for example, a power bank that has a value of 5 volts at 2 amps will charge devices much quicker than a power bank with a value of 5 volts and only 1 amp. Some power banks that have very fast charging include the RAV-Power 10000 with a 5 volt and 3.1 amp rating. It can take an iPhone from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes. It also has very fast input charging speed and can recharge itself fully in about 3 hours. Likewise, the Anker PowerCore 2 has very quick charging capabilities at 5 volts and 3 amps. Number 5, lifespan and quality. Now, power banks don't last forever, so one of the things you want to look for is how many times yours can be charged. Now, this Red-E RW100 has a lithium polymer battery that can be charged about 500 times. So be sure to check that out. Also be sure to read reviews online about the power bank you want to buy to look for any common issues that other people are having and make sure that you're buying quality. Number 6, special features. Power banks have become very sophisticated these days, and some features are mere bells and whistles, but there are others that you're going to find very, very useful. For example, you can get waterproof power banks like the Goal Zero Venture 70, which has an IP67 rating and is great for outdoor purposes. The Outdoor Tech Kodiak Plus also has an IP67 rating and can be submerged in 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes. Some power banks are designed to be rough and rugged, like the Fospower Power Active, which has a durable exterior that is designed to be tough and easy to handle. And the Zendure range of power banks claims to be crush-proof. Many power banks designed for the outdoors even come with built-in flashlights, which can be really useful around the campsite or in case of an emergency. Others, such as the Hiliki Outdoor Portable Power Bank, has solar panels to allow for solar charging, and these are also dust, shock, and water resistant. Ultimately, your choice in power bank is going to come down to how you answered the question in the beginning of this video, together with point number 7, which is price. Here, you're basically deciding what you can live without, as all of the features we discussed in this video comes with a price tag, and you need to decide what's the most important for you. In our experience, we have used these two Red-E power banks for many years. This is the 10,000 milliamp version. This is the 15,000 milliamp version. They both have a rating of 5 volts at 2.4 amps. And we have used them in adventures on the beach, in the bush, in the mountains, all kinds of things. And we found that this kind of size, capacity, and charging speed have been perfect for our purposes. So that's it for this video. Let's quickly recap on the 7 points that we looked at right now. Number 1 was our weight and bulk, followed by battery capacity, the number and kind of ports, as well as the charging speed. And remember, we had the input and the output charging speeds. Number 5 was to check the lifespan of the unit and check the quality. Number 6, any special features that stand out to you as must-haves. And number 7, the price. I've left loads of links down in the description below, so be sure to check those out. And if you'd like to see more adventure and outdoor content like this, then click subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of our latest videos. And until next time, take care and bye-bye.